Welcome back to the channel. It's always a deep honor to have you here as we continue walking together on this path of reflection, transformation, and truth. Whether you're tuning in again or tuning us for the first time, I want to thank you for showing up, not just to listen, but to question, to grow, and to wake up. Today we're going to explore a theme that touches every single one of us living in today's fast-paced, ever-changing world. Why is Buddhist wisdom not just relevant, but perhaps the most essential foundation for navigating modern life? In an age where information is endless, but wisdom is rare, where technology connects us, yet our hearts remain distant, where material wealth is abundant for some, but inner peace is elusive for many, what we need most isn't another app, another trend, or another shortcut. What we need is the timeless, grounded, experiential wisdom that has endured for over 2,500 years. What we need is the Dharma. Let's begin by looking at our current condition. Modern life is fast. Everything is accelerating: communication, work, media, travel, even relationships. We swipe instead of speaking. We scroll instead of sitting still. And in this storm of endless motion, many of us are forgetting how to be, how to breathe, how to listen, how to truly live. Buddhist wisdom begins with presence. It reminds us that before we chase answers, we must stop and return to this moment. This breath, this body, this awareness. Only from stillness can clarity emerge. Only in silence can we hear the truth. This alone, mindfulness, has become a lifeline for millions in the modern world. Therapists, doctors, teachers, and corporate leaders are now incorporating mindfulness into their practices, not as a religious act, but as a practical necessity. Why? Because when we are not mindful, we are reactive, anxious, impulsive. We become slaves to our own thoughts. But when we are mindful, we can observe instead of react, pause instead of panic, and choose instead of being driven by habit. And yet, mindfulness is only the beginning. It is the doorway. Beyond it lies the depth of Buddhist psychology and ethics that can guide us in every aspect of life. Let's take the issue of stress. According to countless studies, stress is now one of the leading causes of disease. From heart conditions to digestive issues to insomnia, stress literally shortens our lives. But what is stress, really? It is resistance to what is. It is the mind saying, "This shouldn't be happening," while reality is already unfolding. Buddhism teaches acceptance, not passive resignation, but wise engagement. It tells us, see clearly, then act wisely. You don't need to agree with everything, but you need to stop fighting reality. That shift alone, seeing what is, without adding stories, judgments, or blame, has the power to save lives. Then there's the epidemic of loneliness. Despite global connectivity, studies show that people feel more alone than ever before. We live in cities of millions, yet often feel unseen. We have thousands of online friends, but still feel disconnected. The Buddha addressed this long before modern technology existed. He taught that true connection begins not with others, but with oneself. When you understand your own mind, your own suffering, and your own impermanence, you begin to see others clearly. You stop projecting. You start relating. Compassion arises naturally, not because it's a virtue, but because you realize we're all in the same boat. Everyone suffers. Everyone seeks peace. And in that recognition, true empathy is born. Modern society also champions success, but often defines it in narrow, exhausting terms. Accumulate wealth, gain status, stay young, stay ahead, but at what cost? People burn out, families break down, anxiety becomes normal. The Buddha saw this pattern of craving and suffering long ago. He called it samsara, the endless cycle of wanting, getting, losing, and wanting again. And the solution? Contentment. Not giving up, but waking up. realizing that enough is not outside you, it's already here, if you know how to look. When you learn to appreciate each moment, each meal, each gesture, success is redefined. It's no longer about accumulation, it's about alignment with truth, with kindness, with awareness. Then there's the moral confusion of our age. What is right? What is wrong? In a world of fake news, shifting values, and moral relativism, many feel lost. But the Buddha didn't offer commandments. He offered principles, guidelines, rooted in understanding cause and effect. If you act from greed, hatred, and delusion, suffering follows. If you act from generosity, love, and wisdom, peace follows. It's not about belief, it's about observation. These ethical principles, like the 5 precepts, can be profound anchors. Do not harm, do not steal, do not lie, do not abuse sexuality, do not cloud your mind with intoxicants. These are not religious rules, they are tools to protect your own peace and dignity. They help you live clean, clear, and free. Even the pursuit of meaning, one of the deepest hungers of modern humans, is directly addressed in the Dharma. Many people today have everything and still feel empty. That's because meaning doesn't come from what we own. It comes from how we serve, how we show up, how we love. The Buddhist ideal, vying to live not just for your own freedom, but for the liberation of all beings, is perhaps the most powerful antidote to modern nihilism. It gives us purpose, not in achieving, but in awakening, not in getting, but in giving. And when life breaks us, as it inevitably does when death comes, when illness strikes, when loss visits our door, Buddhist wisdom becomes not just helpful, but essential. It teaches us how to die before we die, how to let go, how to surrender, how to meet the unknown with grace. No other tradition has looked at suffering so directly, so tenderly, and so thoroughly. The Four Noble Truths, the heart of the Buddhist teaching, are a map of the human condition. There is suffering, there is a cause, there is a way out, and there is a path. That path, the Eightfold Path, is not a mystical ladder, but a practical guide. Right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. In each step, there is clarity, there is discipline, there is compassion. This is why Buddhist wisdom is not just ancient, it is eternal. So what does it mean to bring this wisdom into your life? It means waking up each day with intention, speaking with honesty, acting with integrity, relating with kindness, working with purpose, resting with awareness. It means meditating not to escape, but to meet yourself. It means studying not to memorize, but to understand. It means serving not to be praised, but to purify your heart. It means letting go, not as a loss, but as a liberation. And most of all, it means remembering that you are not alone. The Dharma is always here, quiet, steady, and true, waiting not to be believed, but to be lived. Thank you so much for joining me in this deep dive into the relevance of Buddhist wisdom in our modern lives. If this video touched you, please share your thoughts in the comments. How has the Dharma helped you navigate your own journey? What teachings have brought you clarity or comfort in challenging times? Let's build this community together, one heart, one breath, one truth at a time. If this message resonated with you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you love. Thank you for watching this video. May the Dharma guide your steps. May your heart remain open, and may your life become a light for others.